Now I'm Ron Hicks here with my co-host, Mr. Joel Hallbaker. What's going on, Joel?
Hey Ron, how you doing, man?
Man,
What's
I'm
happening?
good. It's a Friday, baby.
Yes,
Sliding into the weekend.
love doing this on Friday, right? We're all worn
It's
out from
always
the
good.
week, and let's get on here and
Always
talk some
good
AI.
Friday vibes. Absolutely,
Yes,
man. Feels like it's been a week, doesn't it?
yeah, a little bit, man. There's been a lot going on, a lot of
There has.
projects, a lot of stuff coming out in the news. So yeah. What you got today?
Man, I got some really good AI stuff for us today, but before I get there on the AI side, I gotta say, cyber's cranked up, man. We are seeing more incident response coming in. We're seeing absolutely businesses getting hit hard. A lot of business
Yep.
email compromise, a lot of social engineering, a lot of tricking folks out there, a lot of trickery going on, a lot of cyber crime. It's very active here in 2025.
Big time. Yeah, it just keeps ramping up, right? We keep talking about this. AI is making it easier. They were already using automation, right? I mean, that's not a new thing, man. Attackers have been ahead of the curve all the time. They're innovative. They're out there
They
using every
are.
tool they can get their hands on to figure stuff out and just get it going, right? I mean, stuff we talk about in business, man. Let's use what we got out there. Let's figure out how to put it into place and make your business more efficient. Well, attackers are taking it to heart.
Hey man, they go out hunting every day. They hunt till they eat.
Yeah,
You right? So
exactly.
you know, it's the reality that a hacker's only got to be right once. We got to be right every time to protect these
What's that
businesses,
adage? You're
right?
not going to outwork a crack addict, right?
Exactly.
They're going to
Exactly.
go out there and find a way to make it happen.
True that, man. Well, listen, on the AI front here, I got to say, I've run into some issues out in the field, so I'm bringing some feedback from the field, and a lot of the people that I talk to, Joel, they are they recognize it, man. I like AI. I'm feeling it. I'm liking what I'm using it personal wise, but I'm not real sure how to put it in the business. And I'm not real sure, even if I was sure how to do it in the business, which product and what should I do and how do I place
Right.
myself and what are the categories? How do I value it? Man, it's a little bit of the Wild West right now. We're feeling it. And
No
I just
doubt.
want to provide some clarity around some actual AI use cases that are rock solid. I'm going to give you some real details today, some a little bit of filling in the vision, if you will, of how could this work for me possibly. So I want to jump right in here. Let me share my screen real quick, and we'll get rolling.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so we're talking about some compelling AI use cases, specifically to answer this question: how can AI help me? I'm thinking of a particular conversation I had recently with someone, and it's like, they know that AI is the future. They know they should be doing something, but just not sure right now. And the reality that we see is AI can help you know how to use AI in the business. That's one big thing, let me say right out of the gate. But I want to bring some very specific AI use cases to us today, maybe to spark some interest, maybe to kind of push you past that little part where maybe it's a sticking point for you. And so let's go to the first one. The first one is called Atlas. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to show you some products today. I'm not recommending, let me say this again, I am not recommending that you buy these products that I'm going to show you. I'm only showing you these to give you a little more insight into how you could possibly use AI in your business or in your scenario. So the first one is Atlas. Atlas is specifically built for service businesses to reach 100% of their paid leads within 60 seconds, turning more ad clicks into profits faster. Let me give you their website here. So you can see here from their website, youratlas.com. The idea here is to use AI to double your bookings with an AI revenue engine. So specifically what they do, it's a portal that tracks your ad spend so that whenever you have ad spend and someone clicks on that ad, then it immediately replies to that, engages 100% of your leads, right? So you keep your staff from juggling things and increase ad ROI. So if you're spending ad revenue, I'm thinking like, what are the ones, Joel? Google ads come to mind, Facebook,
Meta, yep, Facebook. Those are the
There's
big ones,
quite a
right?
few.
LinkedIn, you can advertise on there as well. Yep.
Right, right. So if you're spending the money on these ads, which you need to, honestly, let's be real out there. If you're running a business, what's your favorite saying, Joel? Winking in the dark,
Yeah.
it don't work. If you're winking in
Right.
the dark,
Right.
ain't
Man,
nobody
you can be
seeing it.
building the best thing in the world, the best business in the world, man. No one knows about it. Yeah. Well, have fun,
It's,
right?
it's true, man. You got to fight your way out of obscurity out here,
Yep.
right? And
Yep.
part of that is ad spend, just so your stuff will show up when people search for things. So if they click on it, great. If they don't, great. Either way, it gets the. So this is a standard thing, but the time that it takes to respond to those matters in the
Yeah.
results, and that's really what Atlas is focused on here. Again, I want to give you some ideas here. I'm not necessarily saying go out and buy Atlas, but give you an idea of how others are using AI successfully to kind of give us all some ideas and some things to talk about. A little bit more on the website here. Number one, engage 100% of the leads. Click on your ads. You can see them here. Your leads are like a money printing machine, but you only have a few seconds to grab the cash. Time matters, so you get close more deals. Pre-built automations that increase ad ROI. So yeah, that's the first one. Let me give you the second one.
It's really so
Lovable.
true too. I mean, this
Go ahead,
this
Joe.
is not a marketing show, right? But I can tell you from what I've learned, it's really so true that if you can respond right away, man, it ups your conversion rate. Right. I mean,
Absolutely.
look at the companies that if you go sign up for something or if you go, show some interest on their website, whatever, that immediately you get a text, an email, or something, right? A phone call would be great. Um, Man, there's a much better chance that I'm going to respond to that positively and think, okay, this company's on it, man. I might do business with them.
Yeah, and from the
Hmm.
company's perspective, talking to cold leads, man, is a rough road. Nobody likes spams. Nobody likes those calls when I'm not interested. But whenever I am interested and I act, a company that's got it together responds to me, that is a very, very positive sign. So it's a win-win all the way around. It's a win for the customer that might be interested, and it's a big win for the company because they're talking to the right people. They're not wasting their time, right? Big deal
Yep.
here. Second one, Lovable. So Lovable, this is a creation machine. It creates apps, it creates website and everything else just by chatting, telling AI what you want. Let me show you the website so you can get a view of it here. Again, here's the pricing on it. Let me go back to the beginning. So basically, very simple. Create apps, websites by chatting. It gives you a lot of different scenarios here that you can create just by asking it what you want. It will create all of this for you. A very powerful tool. The challenging thing here is is going to be the pricing. Again, I'm not recommending that you go and buy all of these tools. I'm only showing
Right.
you these to spark your mind and what are the possible things that I could be using AI for myself, because that's what we run into a lot. Yeah, I like AI. Yeah, I agree it's the future, but there's a lot of buts and hows. This is to overcome some of those buts and hows, right? How is it actually used? These are specific usage. But as you can see, if you were to buy all these, at an average of what, 20, 25 bucks a piece, the price is going to get kind of high. But stay with me, it gets better. I'll give you a couple more here. Revio. Revio sends direct messages to your best followers, tells you exactly what to say next with fine-tuned AI engine, and helps you land more sales. So this is an AI companion that really helps with your social media and your sales. Let me go right over to their website so you can see it for yourself here. Here it is. So, an AI-powered sales CRM that turns your followers into revenue. Revio sends DMs to your best followers, tells you exactly what to say next with our fine-tuned AI engine, and helps you land more sales. And so, yeah, you can get an idea here of what it's doing. It's connecting AI into your socials, right? To help you in all of those pursuits through socials. Leads slip through the cracks, busy DMs buried in hot prospects. By the time you see them, they're gone, right? Again, timing, automating these things. Can't turn followers into dollars. Like likes don't pay the bills without a clear system. Audience growth never shows up in revenue. So this really helps you to tie in AI and know what's going on in your socials and be able to respond to them. Have you seen any of these, Joel? Are these new for you?
Oh, I've seen them. Yeah, not all of them. I'm not familiar with Revio, but the others, yeah. I mean, there's so many out there, right? And that's the
There
challenge. There's
is.
so many out there, like you said, that monthly bill adds up pretty quick.
There's it's not only the monthly bill that adds up. I'm going to
Mhm.
tell you when I'm finished showing you all of this why you absolutely don't want to do this.
Right.
So, again, the idea here is what can be done. What can I do? These are some tools and some products from people who are answering that question specifically. So, good conversation, but not what I would do. And I'll tell you why in just a bit. So, next up on the list, what do we have? Social Sweep. So Social Sweep intelligently searches through your social network to help you find the right connections. So say for instance you're traveling to San Francisco and so forth, and you want to be able to, who's all the people that I'm LinkedIn, that's on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or whoever, Snapchat, whatever that I'm looking at, who are the social people that I'm connected to in that area, that live in that area and that might have an interest in XYZ. This really helps you dig into your social networks to be able to know a lot more about the network and all the details. Let me show you their website real quick. So this is an AI powered social search engine. Social Sweep intelligently searches through your social network to help you find the right connections, whether you're traveling, networking, or looking for specific expertise. Get instant answers about your network. This is really powerful because as you and I both know, I mean, I've got quite a few connections and followers and whatnot out on LinkedIn. I'm certainly not a big deal like some, don't get me wrong, but it's enough that it's kind of hard to keep track of. And it's not like LinkedIn allows you or to do a good search. It's kind of challenging sometimes to look through all your contacts and and figure out exactly who's good at XYZ or who lives where and so forth and so on. So again, the power here is connecting AI to the data, right? To your socials. And this tool is built specifically for that.
Nice.
See if we get any pricing on us. No, going to keep us in the dark.
We're talking
I
about
will
early
tell you.
access right there, so it's not even fully built out yet. It looks like pretty
All
new.
right, looks pretty
Yep.
early. Looks pretty early here. Looks pretty
Hmm.
early. All right, next up, Hello Frank, a simple, intelligent, fully automated financial AI for scaling founders. It sounds like you and I, Joel. This sounds like throw all the numbers, throw the stuff in there, and let's get some details. Let's get some direction. So let's look at the
Yep.
website on this one real quick. Simple, intelligent, fully automated financial AI for scaling founders. Stop making critical growth decisions with last month's data. Get real-time financial clarity you need to move faster with absolute clarity. Single source of truth. You connect it into all your different things, right? Integrations, bank accounts, QuickBooks, Stripe, HubSpot, and so forth. And then be able to answer the real questions like, help me grow, help me increase profit, help me increase income, reduce expenses, and so forth. Again, not recommending all these tools, just giving you some little bit of seeds for thought here on how AI can be used. I think you're kind of getting the picture now, right?
Right.
We've got AI and we're connecting it to certain things with certain purposes, and we all of a sudden have an application or a tool,
Yep.
right?
And that's
Uh,
I think that might be the thing that some people get hung up on is that there's AI, this general idea. What do I do with it? Well, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of things that have been built on top of AI that demystify that for you, right? Say, okay, here,
Absolutely.
this is specifically what you can do with it.
Absolutely. And what I'm seeing, Joel, is there's a little bit of a gap between the market wanting products and general AI, because
Right.
which and not to give it away, but what we talk about here can do every one of these,
Yep. Exactly.
right?
Yep.
Right? What we
Yeah, I
offer
think
can do
about this
every
financial one.
single.
I mean, granted, I know they, not to, downplay what they've done, but I know a lot of what it can do. really all of what it can do. You can do elsewhere too. Like it just comes down to, okay, how well are you using AI? It's what we talk about, right? The people who are good at using AI will replace the people that aren't. And so that's the
Absolutely.
key. You can't 100% just rely on, you know, on that, right? You gotta get good at using it yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right now, I think we're in a time where there's these band-aids where it's like, I'm not real sure about AI, but I'm willing to buy a product that'll do this one thing, and then another product that'll do that one thing. I think that's kind of where the market is right now with
Right.
the comfort on AI. That's what I'm feeling and seeing. Um, but for us, I think we're ready to move past that. AI is way beyond just one thing it can do. I think one solid AI solution could do all of these and do it really well. And that's kind of where I'm headed. Let's keep rolling. Alicio. Alicio is the go-to market AI command center that connects to your marketing, sales, and customer success tools to bring together your most important data in real time. I'll show you their website here. Again, this is all about revenue, right? Which the AI is really strong at that, allowing a business owner, someone who's in charge of business, a revenue officer, CFO, this type thinking, to really tie the right things in to be able to get the right answers and direction. So it gives every seller an AI assistant and every leader instant insights to take action across your entire GTM tech stack. Yep. I think we're starting to see the idea here, right? AIU, all your tools,
Yep.
tie them in. That's where the power comes in. That's where the power comes in. Let's look at, do we get a price on this one? $50 a user. So I've only showed you like 6 or 7 of these, but if you take 6 or 7 times $20, that's 120, 140 times $50, it's 300,
And then of course
right?
you want to have ChatGPT or something, right? And you want to have the enterprise version, the business version, something to make sure it's secure, right? So that's what, 250 a user?
Yeah, the good stuff. Yeah.
So make sure you add that on top.
Man, it doesn't take long before you spending 500 to a grand on AI here a month.
Per user.
It's very
Yeah.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's on a per user,
Right. Right. It's crazy.
right? That's like, whoa, you know. So yeah, let's I got a couple more here and then I think this may be our last one here for the kind of the use cases here. So precision pulls in all your data, shows you what to fix, and helps you lead your team like a CEO. So the work actually gets done. And this one here, share the website on this one here. So the idea here again is having AI have access to a lot of the things in the business so that it can show you the bottlenecks and basically be the CEO on the team for you. From data to chaos to growth, from data chaos to growth, clarity in 4 weeks. Here's how we find and fix what's actually broken in the business. Connect your data, build your scorecard, find your constraints, and so forth. And you can see here's the marketing, sales, customer service, our customer success rather, products, operations, finance team, so forth and so on. So again, using AI to look at your real data and have AI come up with the PKIs for you, right? Or that PKIs, the KPIs doing encryption here.
A little bit of
The
tech
KP,
Freudian slip there. PKI.
right? Am I business or tech here? But yeah, have AI come up with the metrics, the KPIs, what you need to be watching, key performance
Right.
indicators, right? That matters here. So here's what I'm saying, Joel. Number one, beyond all of the pricing issues that
Oh
we
yeah.
just talked about, right? So, a lot of cool ideas. I'm excited. Yeah, woo, let's go with AI. Yeah, but hang on a minute. I got to go to each one of those tools and buy it. And then I got to type in my what? Credentials. Now, if that don't make you cringe, I want to give you a minute and rethink that. in order for AI to be worth it, in order for AI to really give you the juice to be good at stuff, I mean, it's got to have real data. If you
Right.
just go in with Chat GPT and ask it some general questions, fine, fine. But that's not the power. You need AI to get in the details and be able to summarize and pull and show you things you can't see and really be that expert assistant. In order for that to work, you got to give it the real data. Let me say that again, the real data. That means you got to connect it to your accounting system, your CRM, your all your customer information, whatever you're using with HubSpot or whatever you're using your CRM, Salesforce, and on and on and on and on it goes. So there's some real security concerns there. Joel, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's really what you say right here, minimize attack surface. I mean, because, we can say, yeah, we have lots of tools anyway in business that we have to tie to stuff. We got to put credentials in or API keys or whatnot. That is normal in business. It's not like it's never been done. But would you rather have, one tool with all that information or 10 or 15 that are startups too, right? I mean, let's talk about that. I don't know. I don't know all these companies. I don't know who they are. I don't know how good they are. What's behind the scenes on them, right? The companies we partner with, we do we take some time to vet them and know who they are behind the scenes.
We do our due
So,
diligence for our clients
yeah,
and
exactly.
ourselves. Absolutely.
Yes, I mean that's a concern too for sure. I mean, even if it's not agentic AI that's maybe taking some action, on your behalf, but just having the data and what is it doing with it? Is it storing it? Is it going to be leaked sometime later? How comfortable can you feel about that? And having all these open gates into your fortress, right? That's
Yes.
definitely something to think about.
It's a big thing to think about.
Yep.
And Joel, you mentioned, who's the people or the company behind these products? It kind of seems like somebody's using AI to create some AI based products, you know what I mean? And basically make some money off some products. Because
Yep.
as I mentioned, the market's a little bit more comfortable buying a specific thing for a specific tool, and let's go with that, rather than trying to ingest, AI in the business. It's just, so I think there's some opportunities. Really, there's opportunities here to make money if you wanted to create one of these products and sell it, right?
Oh
Certainly,
yeah.
that's where I think these are coming from. But that for us, we're here as your strategic AI and cyber partners, right? We want to advise you in getting the best use out of AI with everything, and taking into consideration the price of it. I don't like the user-based pricing. We've talked about that. I totally believe in the usage-based pricing. We've talked about that quite a bit in other episodes, and we've talked a little bit about these security concerns. But I really want to draw the line here of that this is an issue opening up access to your real data, your
Yep.
real accounting system, your real Salesforce, your real juice, right, in the business, the real important stuff, to over and over and over and over all these different little, third party things, third party SaaS services or products or whatever you're buying. That's a real security concern,
Big time.
big time.
So what
And
do we do
that's
about
the
it, Ron?
that's the primary reason that I wanted to mention at the very beginning of this, Joel, that even though I'm showing you some really cool products and some great ideas, and I'm not recommending them, what I am
Yep.
recommending is Valenture's hats, like we've talked about. We've shown it the last few weeks. We've done quite a few demos. I think for the pricing, it makes complete sense, and for the security, it's a complete slam dunk. So let's talk about the security first, and then I'll go over the pricing on the screen. Maybe I'll do it like this. Maybe I'll bring up the actual hats itself here. So if you have a secure platform like this, any of the information, again, this is valenture.hats.ai. This is our SaaS platform that we use here at Valenture. The tool is created by hats.ai. We are a channel partner for them, and we sell their products through us. The reason that's good news for our clients is because we can get you great pricing. we don't only buy it for ourselves and sell it to one client, we sell it to several clients so that pricing comes down for you because of the volume discounts that you can get through the channel. So that's really good news for you. Also, we're here to help. We can show you the ones that you want to be looking at and the ones you don't want to be looking at. We've done a lot of the due diligence and stuff. So having said that, we use this particular platform a lot. Now, any of those things that I just drew out, Joel, any of those can be used right here with the tools. And so if you look, the different LLMs, you can choose whichever LLM you want to use here among 50, which is a big deal because you don't have to buy all of them. Secondly, there's all kind of tools that come with these from different search engines. As you see here, a lot of different tools that can be used for a lot of different things. And in addition to that, there's a lot of integrations that are here.
Yep.
So
I use this all the time. And like, I think, especially the Google search and Firecrawl, because I think everybody in their job, at some point, you need to find an answer, find a solution, right, to something. And in the past, it meant going out, okay, look, I know where to go for this. For me in particular, right, we deal a lot with tech and hardware and gear and software and stuff like that. I need to put together a solution. I need to verify some details about something. I know to go to this manufacturer's website or over here, or over there. And I know where to go because I've been doing this for a long time. But it's a tedious process. And you want to go check, what's the real-time data, real-time information, because it may have been updated. Excuse me. And now I can put in a clear prompt, a clear question to AI with these tools enabled. And I know that this is secure, right? I know that it's not training on my whatever information I put in there. So I can put that in there, wait a few minutes, let it do all its work. It'll go out, scrape entire pages, look for everything I need, compile it down, give it back to me in the format I ask it for, a table or whatever, and it's done. I mean, it saves me so much time.
It does. It's a huge time saver for stuff like that. Agreed, Joel. So yeah, beyond these tools that you're talking about, being able to tie this AI into wherever the data actually lives, whether it's in your email or whether it's maybe a link. Like we looked at, what was the one, Social Sweep, and several of the others that we talked about. Tying this in with your LinkedIn account gives you the access to be able to do basically pretty much everything that those products were describing.
Yep.
Right? And so with the ability to do that, you can, work with it, get it just like you want it, and then take that and make it a workshop. Make it a particular a workflow here specifically for that then it's easier for you. You just put in exactly what you need. It's got all the prompt engineering built in it. It's got all the outputs. It's got all the connectors, integrations, the tools, all that stuff set up for you. And so when you get it like you want, then boom, turn it loose to the department. Hey, we got a new tool. Here's the tool. You can use this for that, for our specific thing. And so all the ones that we described on the earlier on, how to use AI in these specific skill sets, all of these can be done specifically with this tool. Using the integrations, using the tools, using the different LLMs, squaring it away there, in the chat, if you will, getting it just like you want it, and then using that to then be creating a workshop that you can then share with others within the organization.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty powerful. I mean,
very powerful. So that's what I wanted to bring to the table today, Joel. I wanted to kind of share what's out there, what's making people excited about using AI, the products that are coming along and different things like that. And for me, the best way to get all of those things that we talked about and all those different products is something like this. It's
right.
A secure AI platform that gives you access to, all the LLMs and all the tools and all the integrations and so forth. Again, it's constantly growing. But then you can do pretty much any of those things with it. And it's tight. It's tied directly to your company. It's something that, can be embraced by the company and promoted and feel good. It erases that big gap, that void in if the business doesn't step up and promote artificial intelligence as part of their tech stack, then it leaves a void, and people just bring their own tech to work. That's problematic. That's a
Yeah,
security issue.
big
So
time.
this makes a lot of sense, especially with this pricing. Joey, you want to kind of review the pricing a little bit here for us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, when we're talking business, we're going to be looking, really small team and up, usually multiple teams to start with. But I mean, look at the price compared to what we were talking about before. You could easily be at $500 to $1,000 per user per month, right? And here you're talking about 850 a month, for 250,000 credits, which, just a unit of measure of how much you're using the AI. But you can, I mean, you can get a whole team. You can get a bunch of people in your company using AI on a regular basis and still be fine with that credit limit. And the good thing is you can start off and give it a shot, try it out, open it up to everybody in the company, let them use it, and you can see how the usage is, right? You can see
Yep.
who uses it a lot, who doesn't, and understand what the usage is like versus paying a bunch of money for per user and maybe just handing it out to say one or two people you think are going to use it, right? So
Yep.
yes, I mean 850 a month, 1700 a month for three times that much, 3400 a month for a professional tier. Really, it is super cheap when you consider this is per month. That's it, not per user per month, but per month to get your whole team on board.
All in one,
Right.
everything's there. The gap is filled. You've not you know this goes alongside a strategy. What we normally do in our AI Jumpstart program is we come in and we use a tool like this to help us define what does AI really look like for in a particular environment. Every business is different, right? There's some similarities, but there's always differences. And so we start out, with AI, asking what are the workflows in the business? How can we help the business? What makes sense, right? This right here allows us to get in there, secure the AI that's already there. Usually it's just some firewall security policies and that type stuff. Secure the AI that's there to make sure that none of the shadow AI is running around. People aren't putting work related stuff in their own personal chat GPT accounts and other things that we know are problematic. We secure that, we replace it with the HAT Secure AI platform, and then boom, you got what you need. Everything you need to grow is in there. The training is in there. As I mentioned, the workshops, we can create like these apps that we talked about. There's lots of other ones. Whatever you find out there that's interesting can pretty much be done in this platform. I guess that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. At a very at a very conservative price point. And it's very supportable. There's also a phone agent. There's a lot of different things in here with training and other things for these price points. But I just wanted to put the case in front of you today, specifically of how can AI help me? Because that's some of the questions we get back. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about AI, and yeah, it's great for so and so and so and so, but not me, and with this and what not us. And so I just wanted to bring some specific ideas that maybe would work and how that would play out.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, if you think about if you have a small team, I mean, look at the cost, right? Look at the price, right? Compared to say you only thought, well, I only needed one of those other tools you showed me, maybe two, right? Well, you're still at 50 to $100 a month per user, and then if you have a few, four, five, 10 users, you're already over the price here, right? And then you're not getting the thing we're not really talking about so much is that those tools are very specialized. They're they're configured to do what they do and only what they do. You're not getting, like I mentioned before, you're not getting the chat. You're not getting this general chat with ChatGPT or Claude or up to 50 of them that are in this platform. You're not getting that access to do all that other stuff. And well, you say, well, whatever, we can get by without that. Well, that means your users who want chat are bringing it in on their phone or on, if they have a PC that's not locked down, they're bringing it in on there. And eventually they're going to be like, is it really a big deal if I just type a little information about this customer in here so I get a better answer?
Yep.
Well, it is a big deal because eventually that comes back out on someone else's computer, not in your
Absolutely.
company, right? It can come out somewhere else in the world on someone else's computer. So this is everything all in one. the workflow automations you mentioned. You can build agents in there. You've got a whole community that's building automations that you can also take advantage of, and then all the chats. I mean, it's to me, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's pretty slam dunk. We keep showing this product here because we use it internally. We believe in it. We're using it our clients, and it's working. It really
That's a
is.
big thing. I mean, we believe it, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not it's we don't bring things we don't believe. I mean, this is
No.
we've done the due diligence on this as a partner. We know the people behind it. We know the how it's built, and I mean, and we use it every day internally. So we trust it. We believe in it.
Absolutely. Well, if this is ringing a bell with you, please, number one, follow the channel that you're watching us on. Go ahead and do all the algorithm stuff to make sure you catch the next one. We do these every Friday. We try to bring stuff to the table that's meaningful, that matters, that maybe you're not seeing elsewhere. Real numbers. These are real prices. So if you want to move forward on some of this, man, DM us, direct message us in any of these, and reach out to us. Valenture.com. We've got several events. This one, we've got an event going on Thursday where we do a hands-on AI lab, which is a really good lunch and learn type study group, very laid back, good group of folks, where we do all kind of different things with AI in a hands-on way and see what it can do, what it can't do, where it falls down. I love it when demos break. That's when you learn, right?
Yep.
And that's really what that's about. But we're here to help. Joel, any final words?
I don't think so, man. This is great. Thanks for sharing it.
Yeah, no worries. You guys have a great weekend, and we will catch you next week.